Let's make some matcha together. I'm realizing I only have enough 2% milk for one matcha latte, so I'll give that one to my friend. So I'm right now debating between going for an almond milk instead, which I've never had matcha and almond milk, so I'm kind of anxious about it, or going for lemonade, because I've seen matcha lemonades as a thing. Okay, let me Google matcha lemonade and see if it looks good to me. Okay, mixed reviews in the matcha lemonade, and I'm not really willing. Should I try it? I think I'm just going to go almond milk. I think this is a safer choice. Is it? I'm going to go matcha lemonade. I think I'll drink it either way. This is like the no sugar added lemonade, so I'm going to do this. And then I'll add in strawberry syrup. And honestly, if it's really bad, I'll just add in more and more strawberry syrup until it's good. I'll put I think my friend would want 2 scoops of that. I'm going to go for 3. Hopefully this lemonade ends up being my new favorite drink and not a really disappointing morning matcha. That is so good. That's amazing. It looks disgusting, but I am extremely happy with that. Okay, amazing. I would make that again. That's so good. And then just gonna taste test my friend. She'll want it. That tastes good to me, but she'll want it a little bit sweeter. I know she will. There we go. Now let's go walk to my friend's house and deliver these matchas. I'm back from matchas and I'm just making a little Ninja Creamy prep. I recently got a creamy off Facebook Marketplace and I haven't really found a recipe that I love yet, honestly. This one is a Dole Whip situation. It's coconut milk, pineapple chunks, pineapple juice, and a little bit of pudding mix to make it I don't know, puddingy, like the soft serve texture or whatever. I'll have that tomorrow and I'll update you on how it is. I didn't measure anything at all. I'll be having this one tonight that I made up, and it's just strawberries, almond milk, and some sweetener, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I haven't found my ideal recipe for the Ninja Creamy because I'm not a protein girly. I don't like the taste of protein powder. I'm very much a protein girly in the way that I love to have a high protein diet, but not in the way that I like to do that with protein powder because I just don't love the taste. Also, my beautiful, gorgeous Kilnit Ottawa, a potter that I love in Ottawa, bowl broke yesterday. It was our fault. A glass tub fell on it because it was the sink, and then the cutting board was resting here, and then the cutting board got hit over and everything just fell, and this got the brunt of it. But anyways, I need to throw her out. Literally so sad. I cried. It happened and I cried. And Jared's the one who accidentally hit the cutting board. It was not his fault. He obviously did not do it intentionally. He felt so bad though, so I was I need to stop crying about my bowl. People are dying, Kim. Matchas was amazing. I just caught up with my friend, hung out. We were gonna go outside on her balcony, but then it was way too hot and she has air conditioning and I don't. So I was can we just stay inside and enjoy the air conditioning? She was yeah. So that's what we did. And I'm going to actually run this dishwasher again, I think. Or maybe not. I have room for a couple more dishes later. I'm really, really busy. I kind of have been overbooking myself. A lot of my friends are unemployed this summer. So here, let's have this chat with better lighting. So a lot of my friends are, oh, I love this fan on me also. A lot of my friends are unemployed this summer, and so everyone's hanging out and doing fun things all the time and whatever. And honestly, I'm kind of acting like I'm unemployed because I did get laid off, as you guys all know, but I'm trying to make content into my full-time job. So I'm like, oh yeah, unemployed summer, but it's like, no, I'm putting in 50-hour work weeks minimum to make this happen. And so I'm trying to get a little bit better at being like, I'm actually not unemployed and I can't just be bopping around all day, even though I would love to. Yeah, so I've kind of been booking myself too much. Like Monday, I spent like all day with my friends. Not all day, I spent like 4 hours, so I only left like 4 hours for working. And then Tuesday, I had coffee with a friend from like 10 a.m. to 12:30, and then I had a little craft afternoon with a friend from 2:30 to 5:30, so it was like my entire day with like hanging out with people. And then this morning I went and got matcha with my friend, and I brought them over at 9, and it's now 11:11. So I really need to get working and get some stuff done. I have so much on my to-do list. I have to submit a video for a brand deal. It's currently Wednesday. The brand deal is going out Friday, and they just sent back some edits to make, so I need to do that. And then I'm just gonna have a big editing day. I wanna get so much editing done. I basically wanna have every video that I have filmed, I want to be edited and like ready to publish by the end of today. And even maybe get the beginning of this vlog edited. That'd be crazy. I also have some errands I need to run today. I still haven't paid my taxes, so I need to go do that. Yeah. Let's get some work done. I'm gonna start with editing, stop the scroll, start the craft, because I have one of those filmed and I don't have an Instagram post scheduled for today, and I would really like to. So I'm gonna do that first. If you didn't know or you don't follow me on Instagram, no tea, no shade, but you should. I do a series called Stop the Scroll, Stop the Craft, and it's where I give you like craft ideas. And the whole entire idea behind it and why I started doing it was because I want to get people to stop scrolling for inspiration all the time and just start actually crafting. You know, our lives are unfortunately kind of restricted to the evenings and the weekends. So anytime that we have to actually be crafting, I don't want you guys to be spending scrolling. So I basically give you just a bunch of like craft ideas in a really quick Instagram video. It's like 90 seconds or less. I just like rapid fire some craft ideas so that you guys can just get crafting and not be scrolling. So anyways, if that's something you're interested in, I try to post at least one of those weekly. I usually do more than that though. And yeah, they take a while to edit. I'm gonna be like definitely editing for at least 2 hours here. So I'm gonna start that now. I just finished up my cherries that I had earlier, and now I just want to have this pepper with some hummus. Oh, we have so many like fruit flies, even though we don't even have any fruit in our kitchen. I see a little tiny bit of jam on this oven glove. Do you think this little tiny bit of jam may have been causing the bugs? I'm putting this in the laundry right now. Okay, what was I saying? I was talking about how I finished my cherries. I'm now gonna have a pepper with hummus. It's 1:30 right now, and I'm still not finished my Stop the Scroll, but I did finish another Instagram post that I posted today, and I have finished the intro edit to my Instagram video, which is the part that takes me the longest, so it should be pretty smooth sailing from here. I should have that done in the next like 20 minutes. And then I want to finish editing my YouTube video that's being posted next Friday, because I always like to be at least 2 videos ahead on my YouTube, just because if I fall behind, it's not good. And I just thought of a really fun main channel video, which is DIYing my Pinterest board, and I think that'd be so fun to film. So I'm thinking of maybe filming that Friday this week. But I also want to go thrifting really bad, so maybe instead I should film a thrift with me so that I can go thrifting and call it a job. That's my favorite thing to do is when I'm like want to do something, but I know that it's not productive. I'm like, well, I'll just make it a YouTube video. And then it's considered productive, right? The YouTube video gets like 4 views. I'm like, no, but it was work. It was totally work. It's all good. Anyway, those are my thoughts this morning. I'm feeling a little bit creatively burnt out, but that's not too bad because Jared and I are taking a week off and going on a little road trip. So it's kind of an okay time to be feeling burnt out because I'm going to have like an entire 9 days, like 1 week plus the 2 weekends attached to reset and recharge. So it's not really a horrible time to be feeling a little burnt out. I want to make myself like a nice little snack plate. So I'm going to put these peppers on here. I'm sad that I ate my cherries separately because they would have looked so cute on here, but that's okay. I want to start making more snack plates. I was really into doing this as part, like, for lunch, I used to, like, exclusively do little snack plates. And man, they're so nice. I need to be doing it more. We have these little hummuses. Not great about the single-use plastic, but Jared packs his lunch every day, and so it's good for him. And it's also cheaper, like, per gram of hummus. It was cheaper to get the ones in packages. So that's kind of why we got it. Because we're cheap people and we just get the most affordable thing every time. I also have some of these Laughing Cow cheeses. Okay, they're not out of date. I was kind of worried. I'm gonna put one of those on there. What else can I add in? I'm having fun. I love making snack plates. I can put some crackers on to eat with the hummus as well. That would be super yummy. This is what the snack plate is looking like right now. I'm gonna have a little root beer. I had my coffee this morning with Jer on the balcony, and then I had my matcha with my friend, as you saw. So I can't have any more caffeine. So root beer will be good. Today is Wednesday, which is the day that I usually do a full, like, 15-hour work day. Today it will be a little bit shorter because I went to get matcha with my friend, but it's my longest work day because Jer is out on Wednesdays, as you guys know. You guys know my entire schedule. But Jer is out on Wednesdays, so that means that I usually take the evening to just, like, hobbit myself and get extra work done. You guys know I always add my creamer to my root beer. If I was in Utah, I would have a hissy fit, but my God, they got the sodas right, and that's about it. No offense if you're from Utah, but yes, offense if you're a Trump supporter. Okay, I'm gonna go pick away at this while editing. I know it's not a good habit to not have, like, a sit-down lunch, but I've spread myself way too thin this week, and so I don't really have an option but to grind in the end of this week, but that's okay. I don't mind. I am so excited for this. Easy and so rewarding, and also makes a great. It is 5 o'clock right now. I really want to get to a bookstore before it closes. It's scheduled time online says that it closes at 6, and it's not very close to my apartment, but I have a gift card to there for my birthday, and I need a new notebook because my to-do list book that I use every single day, it has only one more page left, aka one more week, because I use 1 page per week. So I'm gonna bring my Louise Carmen with me because I will test it out in the bookstore to make sure it fits in my little journal that I use. I also need to return this package, so I'm going to do that as well. And I also need to stop off by Canada Post and pay my taxes. I know it's been a while, I'm so sorry. Do not cancel me. But I need to pay those, so I'm hopefully going to get to one before it closes. I have a lot of stuff to do. Let's get to it. I am home, and it is somehow already 6:45. I haven't eaten, and I really want to start getting a bunch of work done. So I need to throw something together very quickly. I almost just ordered from my favorite Thai place on Uber Eats, but I stopped myself. Trying to be financially responsible. We have these sausages. We have these because we always make sausage and pepper penne. But I feel like I can make something with those sausages really quickly. I literally don't have time to be making a bunch of shit right now. So what can I make that's, like, as easy as possible? I have this pasta gnocchi. I have these sausages. I'm just gonna chuck the sausages in the air fryer. If you do this, make sure you stab holes in the sausages. It is not good for it. If you do not, it could explode. I don't know, probably take like 12 minutes to cook, at least. I have no idea. For the pasta gnocchi. It's like, I don't know what this is. It's like, it says it's gnocchi, but it's not. Like, it's a pasta, but it's like a big fat shaped pasta. I don't know. This is like my favorite thing in the world, and I'm not even really sure what it is. Like, it's definitely not gnocchi. Like, it's not potato. But whatever it is good, and I'm eating it every time. I have tomato and basil pasta sauce. Will that be good? It's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be good. I don't know if this is gonna be disgusting, and I need you to not judge me if it is. I just don't have the $25 to spend on curry right now. We're going on a road trip in like a week and a half, so I really don't want to spend like any money on takeout or really eating out until then. Okay, I opened this up. I'm just gonna put it here. I'm gonna wait for that to come to a boil. Where's the lid? And then I'm just gonna chuck this in there, put the sausages in there when it's done, and put some tomato sauce on it. It's not gonna be my best work, but it will fuel me to get some work done. I did end up finding some stuff at Staples. I didn't get to the bookstore because I was too slow and I wasn't able to get there before it closed. And I just didn't really want to do the walk because it's kind of a while away. So anyways, I went to Staples and I returned a package, and I went to Canada Post and I paid my taxes. So I'm $1,500 poorer. Which is why I can't afford to get curry tonight, even though I want to. But anyways, I did get a 3-pack of these Moleskine mini notebooks. I had actually recently talked about how I thought I had enough notebooks until the last week to the end of the year, but I just didn't have these ones apparently. I thought I had purchased a pack and I had extra, but when I was looking at my previous Staples purchases, the last time I purchased these was over a year ago, so I just must have not have. So I have these. It's just a little plain notebook. I like having these just for if I'm wanting to make sure I have a notebook on me, but I don't want to bring my entire big Louise Carmen everything. It's just nice. It's nice and light. So I got a 3-pack of these for $10. They're really cheap. It sounds bougie because they're Moleskine, but the cover is just paper. So they're really, really cheap. But good quality, I think. Anyway, but my evening for tonight is I'm ordering some period underwear because I just got my IUD out. So I am having my period for the first time in 5 years, and I really don't have a heavy flow. TMI, not really. I don't think it's TMI. I have a very light period, so I don't really like using tampons because there's always the risk that it'll be too dry to come out, and that's not a lovely feeling, taking a dry tampon out. But I'm very lucky. I have a lighter flow, but I think period panties will be the best solution and best product for me. Also, I know that some tampons have lead in them and stuff, so I don't really want to fuck around with that. Revol Cares is who I'm ordering through, I think, and they're a local business in Vancouver, BC, Canada. So if you're Canadian or not, you should totally support them. I'm deciding if I'm going to include this in my no-buy or my low-buy or not, because if I was buying tampons, I wouldn't have included that in my low-buy, and it's kind of a replacement for tampons. But I don't know. Let me know what you think about that, because I'm actually kind of unsure. I'll probably just ask people on my Instagram if they think it should count or not. But either way, I'm ordering a bunch because I need them. And that's it. No more explanation needed. I need them. I'm unsure how many pairs I'll need, and if I should just go and buy a bunch, or if I should try and not buy too many. I don't know. I think I'm gonna buy 4 pairs. Seems like a good amount. Revol Cares. Coupon code. I feel like I should be ordering more than 4 pairs. Because if I like them, it's going to be so annoying. Because I'm definitely going to not be able to have an entire period just on 4 pairs. But also, I don't want to buy a bunch and then not like them. Because they do exchanges, but you can't do a refund. I bought them. It came to $77 for 4 pairs. My God. And they were all half off. I don't know. And I used a coupon code. But, if you think about it, you spend a lot of money in tampons and stuff. So, that'll probably prove in after, 4 months, 4 periods or whatever. But kind of hurts right now. But that's done. Water is boiling, so I'm going to chuck in this pasta. I burnt the sausages. Pasta will have to take 8 or more minutes. I'm going to cut up the sausages to put in with the pasta. And then I need to figure out my to-do list for the evening. I'll talk over what I kind of need to do. Bring the sausages over here so that we can chat. Basically, it's a Wednesday, as you know. So in a week on Friday, so in 7 business days, Jer and I are leaving on a road trip out east in Canada. I'm very, very excited about it. But what that kind of means is I want to have my content running as it would if we weren't on vacation. So I really would like to get everything prepped in the next 7 business days to make sure I have a YouTube video going up when we're gone, Instagram posts going up, at least every other day. Just kind of making sure all that is still staying on track. I don't really want to like ghost everything for a week just because I'm on vacation. That would be lovely, but I feel like I'm not willing to slow down at this point, but I do want to go on vacation. So I think tonight my main goal is to just get every single thing planned out for when I'm gone, so that over the next 7 business days I can make sure I'm getting everything I need to get done in order to leave my work basically comfortably and in a way that like I'm not going to feel stressed when I'm on vacation, because I don't want that. I want to be very much present and in the moment. That's the main goal for tonight. I think once I have tonight done and all the planning done, I'll feel a lot better about leaving. Right now it's kind of just stressing me out to no end, but I'm really like, I know I can get it all done in the next 7 days. I just need a plan, and right now I don't have a plan. Also, I'm sweating. Okay, that's done. I don't want to dirty a strainer, so I'm just going to strain it with the lid. This is going to be the most ugly dinner you've ever seen in your life. Okay, and now I'm just going to put this on. I usually wouldn't film myself making a dinner like this. Burnt sausages, canned Walmart tomato sauce, my pasta gnocchi, and I'm not talking any shit on the pasta gnocchi because that shit is so good. No idea what it is, but it is so good. Okay, this looks kind of disgusting. Does it need like seasoning? I'll put some Italian seasoning in it. As long as I like it, I don't care, but right now I'm feeling kind of concerned about the fact I'm gonna like it or not. That's perfect. Nope, that's amazing. I'm so satisfied. I did not think that was gonna hit the spot like it just did. I'm gonna go eat. I'm so proud of myself for not buying takeout right now. This isn't as good as the curry would have been. I'll give it that, but it's hitting spot. Okay, I'm now gonna write out my to-do list for the evening in my little new notebook. So exciting. Just took my melatonin, did my skincare routine, and I think I'm ready to hit the hay. I didn't get every single thing done that I wanted to get done. However, I got all my content planning done for the next 3 weeks. I just don't have the schedule, but when I was looking at it, it looks very achievable. So I'm not too worried about not having a schedule. I'll do that tomorrow at some point. And if I can get everything I need to get done tomorrow, hopefully Friday I can film a thrift with me for my main channel. I really want to do like a thrifting my Pinterest board video. So if I can get shit done tomorrow, hopefully that will be the case. But it's 11 o'clock now. Jared's going to be home in 10-ish minutes. He just texted me saying he's leaving. So we'll probably do the crossword in bed and then go to sleep because we're crazy and in our 20s and we turn up. Yeah, I did most of my work on our balcony tonight, which was so nice. I hadn't done that in a long time. And it was so hot, but it was like equally hot inside as it was outside. So I was like, fuck it, let's just work outside then. And oh my gosh, it was so lovely. It was like, I had like my phone and everything except for my notebook out. So, like just me and my notebook outside for like 2 hours straight. I was so productive. I got like so much down on paper. Got so many scripts done for videos, so many content ideas I wouldn't have thought of if I had distractions. It was great. So yeah, I want to be doing that more for sure. It's time to head to bed. I love you so much and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Starshine.
The earth says hello. Anyone seen Willy Wonka? Also, Jeremy, you're just a neck.
Is that close enough for you?
It's just like the grandpa, yeah. The old guy.
Oh, Dan Tucker.
Copyright.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
Sorry.
Just joking, it wasn't accurate enough.
Springsteen's music.
I broke our pour over coffee thing, so we just use this pitcher now. So, love that. I'm just making coffee. Jared's making his breakfast. All good times. It is so hot in our apartment, and it was so hot overnight even that I felt like our air conditioning, because we have air conditioning in our bedroom, we have like a portable one. I don't think it's working right. Like, there's definitely cold air coming out of that, but there is no way that it's working at its like most efficient state. I was sweating, and I'm still sweating. So, just an update on that. We're gonna go drink our coffees on the balcony, and I will chat with you later. I'm gonna get in the shower. I've been on hold with Unemployment Canada for literally already 25 minutes. This morning, I spent the morning applying to jobs, and then I had to submit my EI report. If you didn't know, I got laid off my job in January, so I get like a little bit of money from the government every couple weeks because they're like, you're broke. So anyways, but it's been such a hassle to get this one report done because I was outside of Canada for one day, and if you like leave Canada, it's like they literally have a panic attack. Anyway, so I have so much stuff to get done today. I have to film so much today, so I need to get in the shower and get my day going, even though I'm on hold. So I decided I wanted to do a get ready with me with you guys while we're on hold with Unemployment Canada, because I was going to film that, and I'm not going to let this goddamn phone call ruin it for me. So let's get in the shower. I just decided, like, if I get off hold during my shower, I'll just turn the shower off and keep my phone in the shower, and they'll be none the wiser. They'll be none the wiser, unless the government is watching this. Canadian government? Mark Carney, are you there? Anyways, I need to get a shower. I was about to just, like, do my makeup and hair and everything without a shower, but girl, she's greasy.
If you opted into our phone survey for today, stay on the line after the call so that you can participate and provide your feedback there, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Take care.
Have a good day. Bye. Okay, I'm going to continue my shower now. Today I'm going to show you my curly hair routine, my skincare routine, and my makeup routine, because I always get questions about it, and just want to have it all in one video. So, for hair, I have 2B/2C hair. It's kind of wavy. I'm not very picky on what shampoo and conditioner I use. I actually change it up based on whatever is on sale. My current rotation is this, though. The Ever Pure Moisture Shampoo and Moisture Conditioner from L'Oreal. This is not Curly Girl Method. I used to follow the Curly Girl Method for about 5 years. I didn't find that it made a very big difference in my hair. If it works for you, that's amazing. I also think that the fact that it's called the Curly Girl Method is kind of silly, because it just uses like the strategies that black women came up with to make their hair curly, and then a white woman was like, I actually thought of all this, and it's called the Curly Girl Method, and it's like, okay, you just stole a bunch of black women's work, but sure, go for it. Love that. So anyways, I don't follow it, and if I did, I wouldn't call it the Curly Girl Method. I use whatever shampoo and conditioner I have, super not picky by it. And then I sometimes use a hair mask, probably like only once a month I'll use this hair mask, and I'm almost out of it. And for me, I have like thin, fine hair. It naturally gets kind of greasy. I don't feel like I need much moisture. I feel like it's moist enough. But if you struggle with dry hair, I'd probably say like a treatment mask is probably good for you. But I'm not professional, I don't know. I'm going to shampoo and condition with the L'Oreal, and then also while my conditioner is in, I will be using the Gentle Skin Cleanser, the Life brand from Shoppers Drug Mart, to wash my face. I don't usually use this as my face wash, but I use it as my face wash whenever I'm in the shower. So if I'm like in the shower in the morning or night, I'll use this. If I have a shower in the afternoon, I probably wouldn't wash my face. Not very picky. Anyways, gonna go shampoo and condition now, and then I will meet you outside the shower to start our hair routine. A tip that changed my life, actually, and it's free tip alert, is before you put your conditioner in, make sure you squeeze out your hair and make sure any of the water and anything in there is gone. And this just allows the conditioner to get like more onto your hair and not like slip off because of the water. So I always like scrunch my hair and try to make it as dry as possible before I put my conditioner in, and I just find that it makes my hair so much softer. My conditioner is able to do so much more, And if I skip that step, I notice it a lot. Pro tip, also I forgot to mention this while I was in the shower, but I always keep my conditioner in while I do face washing, brushing my teeth sometimes. I'd already brushed them this morning, so I didn't brush them, but also any like shaving out of my armpits and my legs. Then I rinse it out and then I body wash because I am acne prone on my back and my chest. So having conditioner go all the way down me and then not immediately washing it off stresses me out and it gives me back acne. So always, if you're prone to that, make sure you are body washing after rinsing your conditioner and not like in between when you have it in your hair. Okay, we need to immediately go into the hair routine because it needs to be sopping wet for anything to work. I'm gonna start with Wave Maker by Diva Curl. I have used so many different leave-in conditioners / like curl creams. Basically any curl cream works for me. I've used my favorite one of all time, probably the Mixed Chicks one, or the Diva Curl 5-in-1 or something I really like. I've honestly tried so many and they've all kind of been the exact same in my opinion. I don't really care. Anyway, use a wide tooth comb or your hands. Do not use a brush or your hair will be all ripped out. Your hair is in its most fragile state when it's wet, so be very gentle on it. Oh God, there's not much left in here. I'm gonna take like that much. Flip your head upside down and put it in. Do not go all the way to your roots because your roots will get greasy if you do that, so I would not recommend. And then I just flip it to either side, scrunch on this side, flip it to this side, and then scrunch on this side. And then if your hair is in more like the 3B, 3C, you're gonna want a gel. If your hair is even less curly than mine, you're gonna want like a salt sea spray. And if your hair is like medium curly, a mousse is probably good for you. I've used all the above. I find I like the mousse or gel the best. I don't find that a sea salt spray is like enough hold for me, but it depends on what you need. Basically, the curl cream is making your hair curly, and this next step, the mousse or gel or whatever you decide to use, is making your hair stay in that form. I took way too much mousse, but I'll just probably shouldn't use it actually. It'll probably make my hair feel disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna rinse off one hand. I'm taking this much. And I'm gonna scrunch that in. The mousse I showed you is the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls Curl Enhancing Styling Foam. And it's considered extra hold. And I like it. Well, I just threw mousse on the floor and I'm cheap, so I'm picking it up to use. It's really whatever works for you. This is kind of the experimentation with how much like crunch you mind. I don't mind too much crunch because I like usually once my hair is 100% dry, I brush it out so it gets rid of any crunch because I prefer my curls to be a little bit softer on day one, and then usually on day two they're much more like the more days go on. Day 3 is probably the most I'll do, and day 3 is like very curly if I get there because I continue to put in more products every single day. So now I just take whatever works for me. This is a 100% silk nightgown I got from a garage sale for $2 like 5 years ago. I use this, or I use this green microfiber towel, or you can use a cotton t-shirt, whatever works for you, but you definitely have a cotton t-shirt you're not using. So if you're kind of new to having a curly routine, I'd recommend just starting with that and then upgrading from there. But yeah, you can definitely thrift silk if you're wanting to do that. I recently started sleeping on a silk pillowcase because my mother-in-law got me one for my birthday, which was so sweet. And I haven't noticed it's made a huge difference, but everyone says it does, so I don't know. It's not a necessity though. I've been doing my hair in like a nice curly routine since I was 15, so like 10 years now, 9-10 years, and I was fine without a silk pillowcase, but I'm sure it's nice. And it's nice because it's actually like really good for your skin too. So I just scrunch all the extra water and stuff out there. I'm currently growing my bangs out just because I'm kind of sick and tired of dealing with them, especially in the summer. I'll maybe cut them in the winter again, but for now I am kind of over them. But so they're in a really, like, they go down to like the end of my nose right now. I kind of just scrunch them up, and then if they end up drying nicely, I'll keep them. And if they end up drying weird, then I'll just use heat on them to like move them around. Yeah, but I try to just let them dry naturally, but they often look kind of stupid. At this point, I would just stop touching my hair and I would air dry it usually. But because I had to take that call, goddamn 45-minute call, I'm running really late today and I have a lot of filming to get done. So I think the next best move would be to use a diffuser on this. I hate to say it, but I think it'll be necessary. The only thing you need is any old hair dryer. It doesn't matter. I'm sure Dyson is great for your hair, but it is not great for your wallet. I would love to have one. If Dyson wants to send me one, I'll take it, but there is no way in hell I'm buying it. At least at this phase in my life. I use this one I got from Costco about 5 years ago maybe. It's called the Knot Doctor, and it has a bunch of different attachments. It has brushes, and one of them is a diffuser. So I just go for that. If you're really trying to take care of your hair, you should honestly use heat protectant, and you should use the cold setting. I would say it's about 80% dry right now. If it's not 100% dry, by the time I need to film, I will put more heat on it, but I don't really want to. My bangs look jank. Like, why are these falling straight? So I'm definitely gonna have to fix those. Don't look at it yet, okay? You guys asked for the tutorial. I didn't promise that I had good hair. You asked for it. So now I'm gonna move on to makeup while this finishes drying. I'm gonna start with putting on moisturizer. I just use my daily one, which is the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA. Just put that like literally everywhere. I'm gonna just clip my bangs back like that so that I can see my face. Oh, that's something else I like to do when my hair is drying. This is a good hack. If you struggle with having like volume at your roots, usually if I'm air drying my hair and not using the diffuser on it, I'll take a claw clip and I'll just like pinch from one side, pinch from the other side, and then just do that. And it helps create a bit of volume. I then go in with the Thayer's Snow Mushroom with Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Milky Toner. I don't have a cotton pad to put that on with, so I'm just gonna use my hands. I honestly like using my hands even more than a cotton pad because it's not wasteful. And then also, I don't know, I feel like the cotton pad just like soaks up the product and then I don't get as much on my face. Whereas if I use my hands, I'm like getting all of it either on my face or on my hands. So it makes my skin feel better. So next I'm gonna wet my beauty blender. And then I use Revlon Skin Caring Foundation with 5% squalene. Yep. 3 pumps of that at least. I find the thing that makes my makeup look bad or when I don't like it is just that I haven't used enough. So lately I've been really prioritizing, like, if I'm going to use foundation, like using foundation and using a lot more of it. So if you're kind of feeling like your makeup isn't looking very like makeup-y, or like it kind of is like it rubs off your face within like a couple hours of putting it on, I think it's just because you're not using enough. This is new. I got the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I have owned this before, and I got it again recently, and I just kind of put that on my under eyes. I'm not really sure where else I'm supposed to put concealer, so let me know if you're like, you missed a spot where you should be putting concealer. Like, I have a pimple right there, but I'm not going to cover it up because my bangs will hopefully cover that. And I don't really have many spots to cover up otherwise. I think those are the main ones. You can tell I slept on that side of my face recently. I'm just going to rub that in. I think this concealer is matte, I believe. But I think that's good because I use a dewy, like everything else I use is kind of dewy. So I think it's good to have the matte, but let me know if I'm wrong. This is not my everyday makeup routine, by the way. This is like my filming day makeup routine. Day to day, I just wear mascara and blush. Next, one of you guys told me that bronzer goes under blush. So I'm gonna put that on. I just use the Rare Beauty, and it doesn't even have the shade on it anymore. It's all like rubbed off and white, but I just use this. And then I kind of put that like all around. And then I just blend that in. Okay, and I'm now gonna go over with this Quo Beauty Blush. This is the one I was talking about earlier. This is what I use every single day on my cheeks, and then I also use it on my lips. So I put that like over top of where I put the bronzer. If you're new here, I'm trying to learn how to do my makeup because I'm in a wedding in the fall and I'm doing my own makeup for it. So I'm trying to get better at it. I'm just gonna put on some some contour. I know I should have put this on earlier. Do not be mad at me. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand contour in Fair/Light. I just kind of put it on there. It's the only place where I feel like I want it. I think anything more, like I have a very circular face, so I find if I contour too much, like you can tell it's not looking natural, you know, like you can tell. So I don't like to do very heavy contour because I have a baby face and I'm proud. Next would probably be when I would put on powder. I still don't have one of the powder puffs. You guys were saying I needed it, and so was everyone on Instagram. But I'm again just going to use my beauty sponge. I use the Laura Mercier powder. This is in just a translucent. It's in translucent loose setting powder by Laura Mercier. I got this for free from Sephora. But I kind of just put that around. I don't put on too much because I do like to look dewy. But I put on just like a little bit, whatever. I don't know. Okay, while that's set, I'm going to move on to my eyes. I'm going to use this Laura Mercier. It also came with that setting powder a couple years ago. It's an eyeshadow stick there's no shade on it. Strapless. Is that the shade? I would like something a little bit brighter. It's a little bit dark for me, but I just put that all over my eyes. I'll probably get something lighter for the wedding. I already have hooded eyes, and so I don't like to have like anything too dark around my eyes just because my eyes already kind of look very dark. Like when I smile, I have like really big cheeks, so when I smile like this, you already like can't really see my eyes. So I try to not do anything too dark. Oh wait, shit, I didn't curl my lashes. I also still haven't had breakfast, so I'm not going to do my lip until after I eat. Okay, next is brows. I use this $1 billion brow pencil. I think I just mentioned this in my favorites video that you saw last week. I just do like really quick strokes so that it's like hair-like or whatever. Everything that I know about makeup I learned from Bethany Moda, okay? So like if there's been any new tactic in the last 10 years, I've not heard of it and I don't know how to do it. And then I just use the brush at the end to like feather it out. Now I take this Essence blush in shade Berry Cheeks. I just think berry tones look good on me. I could be so wrong, but I think they do. So I always go for like darker blushes, especially in the fall, but I feel like even in summer. I've tried like a bright pink Rare Beauty before. My friend has like the really bright, like the brightest pink Rare Beauty blush there is, and I think it looked so bad on me. Like I tried it on fully going to buy that shade and I was like, yikes, that looks bad. And then I go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow highlight in shade Champagne, and then I just do this with my hand. I find when I use the beauty blender it just kind of like picks it all up and doesn't really like actually spread out. And then I take the Essence highlighter in number 10, Be My Highlight. Actually, you know what? Even though I'm going to eat, I'm just going to do the lip now so that you can see. I use the Essence Soft and Precise Lip Pencil in shade 108 Secret Life. And then I take the Quo Beauty. I either take this or I'll use the L'Oreal Paris in shade 189 Ambitious Red as my lipstick, but I kind of been liking this more. And then I take Essence lip gloss. There's literally nothing on this anymore, but I think it's plumping technically, which I don't like. But I don't find that like the plumping part of it works very well, so I like that. And then I'll just pop that over top. Last and final step is I use the L'Oreal Paris 3-second setting mist. This shit is literally like hairspray. My God. Close your eyes, close your mouth, shake it. It literally is what I imagine would be like putting on hairspray onto your face. Like, I think it might just be their hairspray repackaged in a smaller bottle. But it fucking works. Okay, so this clip has been 20 minutes. So it took me about 20 minutes to do, which I feel like isn't that bad. And I was kind of talking through it. I think if I wasn't talking, that would have taken me like probably like 15 minutes to do. I don't like how my curls are turning out, and I think they look different because I diffused instead of air dried. But we have to commit to it now. So let's finish this diffusing job. It's at about 95% dry right now. I think the extra 5% will dry while I put on some clothes, make my breakfast, eat my breakfast, and then by the time I film it should be good. I'll just probably have to like adjust my bangs in some way because I don't think that they're thriving in their current conditions. I haven't eaten yet because our air conditioner, I just realized, was kind of broken. So I had to fix that. And now my hair is 100% dry. So I'm just gonna fix my bangs. I just take both sides and I curl it under like this and I pull. And that's the styling I do for my bangs. It takes literally 30 seconds. My hair has looked both better and worse than it does right now. So I'm content with it. I'm just enjoying my little matcha lemonade. So good. Obsessed with the matcha lemonade. Like, best flavor combo since ever. I got 2 videos completely filmed beginning to end, which is crazy. I'm now going to film 5 Instagram videos, I think, which I'm kind of dreading, but once they're filmed, it's so easy to edit them. So I know I'll be happy when I'm like going on an editing binge next week and I just have so much stuff to edit, but right now I'm like, it's the last thing I want to do. I'm currently editing this while on my editing binge. And just know, girl, I appreciate you, Past Taylor. I appreciate you. I'm going to go film those Instagram videos and maybe I'll be able to start editing one of the videos I filmed today. I don't know if I'll have time for that. Kind of ambitious, but definitely going to film the Instagram videos now, even though I'm dead tired. We will touch base after I'm done that. Also, hair. 4 hours later. This is the vibe. This is what it usually looks like, diffused or not. So hopefully this is helpful for a little before and after. Does this please you? I don't know. You're going to be like, that looks ugly. I'm never doing that girl's hair routine. Okay, gonna go film. Last night when we were going to bed, I chucked some almond milk, some cottage cheese, some chocolate jello mix, and then, chocolate jello pudding mix, and some peanut butter powder into this Ninja Creamy. I blended it up in the blender and then put it into here. And I'm craving an afternoon sweet treat, so I thought we could make it together. Oh God, I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop it. Oh my God. So pleased to announce that I did not drop it, okay? Also, we got groceries delivered earlier and I still haven't really put them away. I haven't really made a successful Ninja Creamy other than making the Dole Whip Ninja Creamies with like coconut milk, pineapples, and oh my God, what's the other thing? Oh, you do like a vanilla pudding mix in it. I did that and I just eyeballed it and it turned out great. I'm not at the point yet with a Ninja Creamy where I'm like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with this and I love it. I feel like a lot of people are like, I would die without my Ninja Creamy. I am not there yet. However, I think I can see how I could get there. I just haven't made that many successful recipes yet. It's pretty good. I'm filming this on Monday and this vlog actually goes up like tomorrow. And it's 3 p.m. and I haven't started editing it. So if you're getting this vlog late on Tuesday, know that it's because it wasn't edited. I spent all day editing my main channel video on how to junk journal. It'll be going up next Friday, so like a week and a half from you seeing this. And it's the first time I've ever done like a double angle in a video, and it's taking me so long to edit. Like I started this at 7 a.m. and it's 3 p.m. right now, and I'm like not even halfway through. So I'm gonna have to put a pause on this so that I can edit this vlog. Vlogs take me a lot less time to edit, but they're longer, so they're much more, they probably take me the same amount of time, but like to edit like an hour and a half vlog takes me the same amount of time to edit like a 15-minute main channel video, if that makes sense. Anyway, on the weekend though, we went to one of Jared's friends' cottages for Friday night, and then we went to one of my friends' cottages for Saturday night. But yeah, we had an entire wholesome like cottage weekend at our friends' places, which was nice. This is way too much ice cream. I'm gonna eat like a quarter of this, and then I'm gonna waste the rest. I need to just never make the full pint. Note to self to only make like 1/3 of the pint. Jared and I leave for our road trip on Friday, which is crazy, guys. I am not packed for that. Literally nothing is done. Nothing is done. We don't even have the trip booked, actually. We're still missing. I probably should do that today. We planned it, but we haven't like booked everything. So really need to be doing that. Yeah, I'm excited though. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm doing for those vlogs, but I definitely will be vlogging. I just don't know if I'm going to do like one super long vlog for it and then vlog less, or like what the plan is there. Sorry, I keep bumping that, by the way, so sorry if that's been annoying. But yeah, I don't know. No idea what the plan is, but you will see when I see. I would love to do a little video in each city and then maybe like a longer vlog on my main channel, but that seems like really hard to like juggle, like filming a longer vlog and then filming shorter vlogs. I think I need to have like one plan or else I get confused. Anyways, yeah, but that's kind of everything. No really updates otherwise, but this week is going to be very, very busy for me because I'm just trying to get like so much main channel stuff done, so much Instagram stuff done because I do want to upload regularly, so just a lot to get done, but all very fun things to do that I'm very lucky to do. And if I can finish this main channel video today, my life will be considerably better. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for tuning into this vlog. Sorry it was like a jumble of timelines and a jumble of random stuff. I hope you enjoyed seeing my hair. This is what happens when I washed my hair 2 days ago and I put no products in it and don't style it. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I do not take for granted that you take time out of your day to spend it with me at all. You are so lovely for being here. I appreciate you so much. I can't even put it into words. I read all of your comments. I read everything you say, and I literally am so grateful for this community because truly the comments on this page and this account are what make me enjoy content creation and wanting to keep doing this, because I just feel like even like getting like one hate comment is like really hard, and it makes me feel like so shit about myself, and I just feel like this community on here is so uplifting, and I just appreciate you so much. I've considered making a Patreon, but I feel really weird about having people pay for content. If you have any thoughts and opinions on how you feel about paying, I would never take away anything I'm posting now and put it behind a paywall. It would be additional content. But if you have any thoughts on that, I'd love to hear them, because a part of me is like, no, people shouldn't have to pay for your content. Like, make everything accessible and make everything an even playing field. But then one side of me is like, well, no, like, if you're not making enough money, you should be paid for the content you choose to create. And it's not like I'm making anyone pay for it. Anyways, if you have any thoughts on like Patreons, paid content, it's something I might do in the new year. I don't think I'll do it before the end of the year unless I get like very inspired and have like a specific project I want to do. Anyways, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and that's all. Bye. I love you. I'm going on a road trip and you're going to come along for it, and I'm so excited. So get ready for so much road trip content. I'm so excited.